I see a lot of homes in a lot of neighborhoods, and this neighborhood really stood out. Hi, my name is Mary Schumann. I'm a realtor here in the Twin Cities. I make videos to help people make good decisions about where they want to live and about the real estate market here in the Twin Cities area. If you have a question or a comment, I would love to hear from you. You can drop a comment down below. If you're curious about something and you want to chat outside of YouTube, you can find my contact information in the description box down below this video. You just tap the title, that description box will pop open. Along with my information, you'll also find things like a link to my relocation guide and a few other goodies. I have been showing a lot of homes in Eden Prairie lately, and recently I was lucky enough to go through one in this little neighborhood called Hillcrest Courts. What stood out to me were the lots. If you want to live relatively close to the city but still have a bit of that country feel with the privacy, this could be an option for you if you're lucky enough to find one for sale. It's not a huge neighborhood, maybe 100 homes or so, but they are all on enormous lots. I'm saying this from a city perspective. The homes were built in the early 1970s for the most part, but these are not places that have been left to rot over the past 50 years. The location is great. The homes, while still looking like homes from the 1970s, are in amazing shape. They have been loved. So let's take a look. I've done another video on Eden Prairie, but just as a refresher, this is where Eden Prairie resides in relationship to Minneapolis, the airport, the Mall of America, and some commute times. Hillcrest Court is in a great location in Eden Prairie. It's near parks. There is the Minnesota River Bluffs Trail, which is an aggregate trail that is about 12 miles long, connects to other trails as well. So this is for biking, running, whatever. It's also right across from the main community center, the beach, and everything else that is in central Eden Prairie and close to shopping, Costco, the mall, all of that stuff, just north of Route 212. I joked about it being groovy, but only because the homes were built in the early 70s, early to mid 70s, and they're all these split levels, like you think about the Brady Bunch, but they're very well maintained. And if you just watch this video, you're going to see the enormous lot sizes and space between the homes. So you have that sense of privacy along with all of these beautiful trees. So you can see this one that we just passed was a bit of a more modern take. And in a couple of points throughout the neighborhood, you can see trails that lead down to Purgatory Creek. That creek leads to a park. It's a great way to be out in nature and maybe walk your dogs or just get out and get some fresh air. These homes have an amazing amount of square footage. It's really kind of deceiving because of the way they're laid out. And I would say most of these are 2,700 to 4,000 square feet, depending on which home you're looking at. Pricing for a house in this neighborhood would be in the high 4s to probably low 6s today. So that's just at this point in time. But as you can see, as we go by, they're just very well maintained and great space. You just don't see a heck of a lot of that very close to the city. I'm going to link to my previous Eden Prairie video right here, and you can take a look at that if you want. I talk more about schools and parks and that kind of thing. As we get to the end of this video, you're going to see it pretty much dead ends into the Eden Prairie High School. So super easy commute. I'm going to have you guys take a look at my office dog while I say thank you so much for watching my video this week. I really appreciate it, and feel free to reach out if you have any questions about what it's like to live here in the Twin Cities.